Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Sorry I've been away a couple of days. I've been busy finishing this blanket off for my daughter. You might recognize the squares. I have actually got a separate video listed for you, showing you how to make these gorgeous squares. She selected these colors herself, and I worked, I think, 10 by 7. So she just wanted a little chuck on throw for while she's watching telly. And so I haven't shown you how to join the squares, but I'm just doing this lovely little, she wanted a leafy border, and today's tutorial is going to be about how to finish off this blanket with the border. But before I begin that, I just want to let you know that it's to attach these squares. You can see I've actually done a single crochet row here, and I've just gone from corner to corner, and I've worked both loops, and I've just literally just used the back loop of that one and the front loop of this square, and I've just done a single crochet row all the way through. I actually prefer my slightly more vintage blankets like this with the not the flat but a little seam at the top. I will do a tutorial for you to show you how to attach the squares like this, but like I said, this is to show you how to do this lovely leafy border. So I'm just going to show you on a sample piece for now, and I'll just zoom you down a little bit. Let's see where we are. Do bear with me. Okay, so I'm going to use this burnt orange today to show you how to do this border. If you're making the border separate and you want to attach it on separately, you can do that as well, but to be honest, all you need to do is a double crochet row. So finish your blanket off with a single crochet row and then a double crochet border, and in the corners where you would have had 3 single crochets in the previous row, in the third single crochet, go ahead and pop in 5 double crochets. And then once you've done that round, we will do the border. So I'm just going to do a quick row of double crochet for you, just so that I should have really prepared this beforehand, but I'll just quickly just work up a chain. Of course, you don't do this bit, you will have your blanket that you're working on too. And the first thing you need to do is, after you've done your single crochet, I won't do the single crochet row, I'll just go ahead and show you how to do the double crochet row. So yarn over. In my case, I'm just going to go into the 4th stitch, but you will go into the 1st stitch that you've just slip stitched into. That makes sense. So I'm just going to do a double crochet border, and that will be yarning over, going into the stitch, pulling through 2 and pulling through 2. And I do have a separate video listed for you for the double crochet stitch as well. Please do slow me down. I'm just doing this quickly because I want to get onto the border, which is the next row. So just to remind you, once you've done your squares, if you are doing this square blanket, if not, any blanket, and you want to do this border, do a single crochet row with 3 single crochets in the corner of your blanket, and then do slip stitch, and then go ahead and do your double crochet row with 5 double crochets on top of the 3rd single crochet from the previous round to turn the corner. Okay, I'm coming to the end here. It's not a very elaborate border, it's just a simple leaf border. I could have made the leaf bigger and made the pattern bigger, but I think this size was just right. Where is it? Allowing that much distance between. Sorry if you can't see, I'm a bit zoomed in while I'm showing you this. So you've now done your double crochet row all the way around the edge of your blanket. Okay, so you've worked along. Now, of course, when you do your border row, it'll be facing the same way. So, but in my case, it's going to be showing the back, but that's because I'm not starting from here. I'm just going to flip my work, but you won't be flipping your work. You'll be working in the round. So both of your double crochet rows will be facing forward and the back will be on the back side. So chain 3 and turn your work. Okay, that's your first double crochet. We need to do 6 in total. So go into the next stitch, pull up a loop, pull through 2 and pull through 2. Next one, pull up a loop, pull through 2 and pull through 2. That's 4, 5 and 6. It's worked in spaces of 6. Okay, if you get to the border, and I've explained this to you before in a tutorial, and you've come to the end of the border and you're thinking, oh darn, I haven't got enough amount of spaces, unravel the last couple of petals and leaves, and then you can just, you know, adjust it yourself. Use 5 or 4 or whatever. It really doesn't make any difference in the bigger patterns. So chain 3 and 5 double crochets, so total 6. So what you need to do now is chain 2 and drop your loop there. Go into the one before, grab your loop and pull it through. So you're forming a little loop there, a little chain 2 ring there. Then you chain 2. Then we're going to do 2 double crochets. So yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, pull through 2 and pull through 2. And one more, yarn over, go into that space there that we've just created. Pull through 2 and pull through 2. We want to do 1 treble, so wrap the yarn around twice. Go into the same, we're working into that same chain 2 space that we've just made with the 2 chains. Go in and do your treble, which is pull through 2, pull through 2 and pull through 2. Now we're at the center of the leaf. Chain 1 and do a little picot point there. So go through these 2 here at the front. Pull your yarn through there and then pull it through there as well. That creates your little point to the leaf. Then we are back to the 2 double crochet, so we're just going to do the same here. Yarn over, go into the same space, pull up a loop, pull through 2 and pull through 2. One more, yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, pull through 2 and pull through 2. So we are here, we now need to be here, and we do exactly what we did this side. It's chain 2, and then slip stitch back into that entire 2 chains that we made. And there's your first petal, first leaf, should I say. How cute. And they're quite sturdy as well. They won't wibble wobble too much. So any bigger, then you might be get a bit more flopsy. So soon as you've slipped, after you're doing your chain 2, you've slipped into the middle, immediately go into the next stitch and do a double crochet. That's 1, and we need to do 6 in total. 2, 3, 4 and 5 and 6. That's how it's sitting. Like I said, your double crochets will be facing both the same way. That's the back end of the first row I've just done, and that's the front. So, but yours will be facing the same, because we don't turn for the we don't flip the border. So once you've done your 6 double crochets, chain 2 again. Okay, take your hook out from the loop, go into the 5th one, the one before, and pull your loop through like so, and you're creating that chain 2 space right there. Chain 2 to work up, and go in and do 2 double crochets. 1 and 2. The third one will be a treble, so yarn over twice, go in, pull up a loop, pull through the 2, pull through the 2 and pull through the 2. Chain 1. Don't go into there, you go into these 2 loops that you can see at the front, right there. Okay, pull it through and then pull it through the one on the hook. Then yarn over, go into the same space and do 2 more double crochets. 1 and 2. Once you've done that, chain 2 to bring it down into that space and slip stitch. That's your second one. And then once you've done your slip stitch, immediately go into the next chain stitch and do a double crochet, and you want to do 6 in total, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. I'll just show you a couple more times. That's how it's sitting, really pretty. So chain 2, pull out your loop there, put your hook through the number 5 double crochet and pull your loop through, chain 2. Then we're working in that chain 2 space, 2 double crochets, 1 and 2. Just bear with me, get some more yarn. Next, third one will be a treble, the top point of the leaf, go in, pull through 2, pull through 2 and pull through 2. Oh, ran into the wrong space, sorry about that. So working through the camera it gets a bit chain 1, do the little picot there, put it through those 2 loops, pull it through there and then pull it through the one on the hook, and then 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, chain 2 and slip stitch. We're working into that entire chain 2 that we make before we go backwards. Immediately go into the next one and do a double crochet and do 6 in total. Five and 6. Okay, I'll show you the very last time for the petal. I keep saying petal, leaf should I say. Right, so chain 2, pull out your hook, go into the one before and pull it through, chain 2, go into that little loop we've just made and 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, then a treble, so you wrap around twice, go in, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2 and pull through 2. That's your top point. Chain 1, do your little picot, pull it through those 2 stitches and then through the one on the hook and 2 more double crochets, and that's all there is to this border. It's a really nice simple border. If you want something a bit more obvious on the ends, and then you just carry on. I've obviously just done a short chain, so you will just carry on and do your 6 double crochets. I'll just leave it there. So this is what we have. How pretty is that? So yeah, like I said, she wanted a leafy border, and this is the pattern that I think works brilliant with this specific blanket. I could have done a few more rows, but I think that's enough. It's big enough. I'll be there forever. Okay guys, thank you for watching this. Let me just turn it around for you. Thank you for watching this tutorial. I will be back tomorrow, hopefully, to show you something new. Thank you, everyone, for your support. Thank you for subscribing, liking, and please do share this cute little leafy border to anyone who you think would love to make this. And I'll see you very soon.